What's up YouTube, my name is TerryGateRs and I'm a music producer from Germany, and today I have another beautiful reaction for you. And sorry for not uploading since I think more than a week or so. I had corona and it was very bad, and maybe you can still hear it on my voice. I'm still recovering, but now I'm back in the game and I have an awesome track for you today. But before we go into the reaction, as always, feel free to like, subscribe here for free, and comment below what you think about all those tracks I love. I hope you love them too. And thanks for the recent support so far. And I would say let's dive right into reaction. So today I have one of my all-time favorite tracks, and I think one of the best tracks ever made. It's from Linkin Park and it's called In the End. I think everybody knows this track. And Linkin Park has a really special place in my heart because I listened to it since I was a child and since their first album and stuff like that. And at that time I was not able to understand English, and I had my cousin, which was older than me, and she translates everything to me that I understand what they're singing about and all this kind of stuff. It was so cool. And the first time I heard a Linkin Park song was in school because I had one classmate showing me this band, and I was like instantly blown away. And I think it was in the End or Crawling was the first track he showed me, to me, and that was so good, and I fell instantly in love with this band. And then I did some research, and and then I was like addicted to Linkin Park, and that's why I was really sad when Chester was dying. So that's still unbelievable for me to live in a world without this guy, because he's like influenced my music, my life, and everything so much. It's unbelievable. And at that day when I heard the message, I was like crying. It was really crazy. And when I think about that now, it's so unbelievable. I don't know, maybe you can write down what you think about that, but for me it's still unbelievable after all those years. But yeah, let's try to stay positive and let's listen to this beautiful track by Linkin Park.
It starts with
one thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know, time is a value.
Oh my god, okay, where should I start? Holy shit, I can say so much about this track and what I love about this track. It's so unbelievable good. The instrumentals in this track sound so good. I love the sound of the piano. It sounds so nice and so well mixed in this track. It's unbelievable. Then in the background, that high notes from the guitar playing and just giving that atmosphere. It's not like having this kind of rock guitar or something, which is a little bit more like a more important instrument in the mix. It's more in the background, and it adding this kind of tension and emotion and feeling and atmosphere to this track. The other thing which is cool is when Chester is like switching with Mike all the time. He's rapping, and his rapping voice is so perfectly complementing with Chester's singing voice. It's unbelievable, and the lyrics are also great. Like I said, I can say so much about that.
Valuable thing, watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock takes life away. It's so unreal. Didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on, didn't even know or wasted it all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to be will eventually be a memory of a time I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. One thing I don't.
Oh my god, and what I also love is, of course, the video. It looks so like 90s somehow because of all those cheap CGI effects, but it looks so good. And it always makes me smile when I see those old Linkin Park videos, because Chester and Mike always changed their hair and stuff. And I think in One Step Closer, Mike had some red hair or something. And I always loved the style of all the band members. Everyone has his own kind of thing and his own kind of unique style. So this is one of the best bands of all time. That's a statement, and it is like that. I don't measure it because they sold so many records. I measure it from my musical perspective about the quality of their music, their characters in the band, their whole style, what they are singing about, and all this kind of stuff. For me, they are one of the greatest bands of all time forever.
Know why, it doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I tried so hard. In spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property, remembering all the times you fought with me. I'm surprised it got so. Things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. You kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Now, before we go into my favorite part, close your eyes when you're watching this stream. This video. I streamed too much, so never mind. And let's just close our eyes now and suck in the track, the atmosphere, the feelings, emotions, everything, and try to imagine some kind of pictures in your mind so that we can really enjoy this piece of music here. So let's go.
I've put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I've put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
What I also love is this breakbeat kind of thing, which is coming from Mr. Hahn. I think this, I think those are samples and stuff, which he's playing and scratching and all this kind of stuff. And I love that they have this kind of urban vibe somehow. In many tracks, I have an urban feeling, and those breakbeats and how the atmosphere and everything sounds so like I would go through an empty, dark, rainy urban city, and I'm like depressed and but I'm not losing hope because I will never give up and all this kind of stuff. It like, oh my god, I have so many pictures in my head when I'm listening to Linkin Park. So yeah, that's it with my reaction to Linkin Park's In the End, and there will be a lot of Linkin Park reactions in the future, so that you don't miss it. Feel free to follow me, leave me a like and a comment below what you think about Linkin Park and all their tracks, and share your feelings here as well. Yeah, thanks so much for watching and thanks for the support. I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye and peace.